The 12-year-old girl was starved by her dad as a form of punishment. She only weighed 3.5 stone. He would watch her through cameras collapse and laugh at her through speakers. The quiet suburbs of Chester County, Pennsylvania are designed to look like a sanctuary. Rolling hills, manicured lawns, and the deceptive silence of domestic peace. But behind the doors of one particular home, a nightmare was unfolding that defies human comprehension. This is the story of Malinda Hoagland. She was 12 years old. She should have been navigating the awkward transitions of middle school. Instead, she was an inmate in a private chamber of horrors. When paramedics arrived in May 2024, they didn't find the child. They found the skeletal remains of a human being still clinging to a flickering pulse. Malinda weighed just 50 pounds or 3.5 stone. For a 12-year-old, that isn't just thin. It is the weight of a child half her age. Her body was a roadmap of systemic cruelty, covered in deep tissue bruising, open sores, and the unmistakable marks of physical restraint. Investigators would soon discover that Malinda's torture wasn't an outburst of sudden rage. It was a curated, digitalised obsession. Her father, Randall Hoagland, and his girlfriend, Cindy Warren, didn't just abuse her, they broadcasted it. They installed a sophisticated network of in-home cameras to monitor her every move, turning her suffering into a sick form of reality television for their own twisted consumption. The details found on those recordings are harrowing. Malinda was frequently shackled to furniture, left to languish in the dark for hours, sometimes days. When she was punished, it was with a cold, calculated efficiency. She was denied food as a primary weapon of control. While her captors ate, Malinda starved. She was forced to perform grueling physical exercises while emaciated, mocked through the camera speakers as her legs gave out from exhaustion. The most chilling aspect of this case is the why. There is no rational answer, only the dark reality of two predators who viewed a child as an object to be broken. Malinda had been pulled from the public school system in late 2023, transitioning to cyber school, a move that effectively cloaked her disappearance from the eyes of mandated reports. She'd become a ghost in plain sight. By the time she reached the hospital, her organs were already shutting down. The medical staff described her condition as one of the worst cases of child starvation they had ever seen. Malinda Hoagland didn't just die, she was erased, piece by piece, by the very people sworn to protect her. In the end, the silence of Chester County was broken by a story so vile it demands we look closer at the shadows next door. Because for Malinda, the monsters weren't under the bed, they were the ones who were supposed to tuck her in.